Okay guys, this is ABJ. Welcome back to our Excel 2016 tutorial video 2. So if you are just joining us, please look for video 1. With all no waste of time, let me show you what we are going to cover in this tutorial. So we are going to be going through understanding the environment. We'll talk about taskbar, quick access toolbar, rubbing display option, MiniMask, MaxiMask, close, rubbing tabs and command, cell name box, row and column, total rows and columns, cell, row, sheet, formula bar, vertical and horizontal scroll bar, zooming, ready display, and that of the gray line. So these are the topics we are going to cover today in this Excel tutorial video 2. So back to our desktop. In our previous video, we learned how to open Excel many ways. So you can open Excel from the search bar, the desktop, or the tab, or the taskbar. But I'm going to open mine from the taskbar. So I'm just going to give you a single click. So in our previous video, video 1, we said that for now we'll be working with blank document. So we click on blank document. And now today we are going to be talking about the environment of Excel 2016. So first thing on our list is the title bar. So this is the title bar of the Excel. As you can see, we have book 1 Excel. So the reason it is book 1 Excel because we haven't named this particular workbook, or we haven't give this particular workbook or specific name. So that is the reason we have book 1 Excel. So if we give this a particular name, we will be having our unique name. The name is going to change from book 1 Excel to the name we assign with it. So for this tutorial, we are going to go to File. This is how you save. Go to File, we'll take Save As, Browse. We'll click on the desktop. Instead of book 1, we need it, just give you a name. We are going to name it New Day. And then we'll click Save. Now, as you can see, the title bar has changed from book 1 Excel to New Day Excel. So this is the title bar of the Excel environment. Now, after the title bar, we are going to quick access toolbar. So this is the quick access toolbar, and as you hover the mouse over, there's a name say quick access toolbar. Custom mask the quick access toolbar. So the quick access toolbar is, or bar has the name follow quick access toolbar. It gives you the ability to access commands that are frequently used or maybe frequently used to you. So command that is 3 or 4 minutes away in the Excel environment, you can pin it or attach it to the quick access toolbar, and then you will be able to get access to it very quick. So as you can see, we have only undo and redo. So if we put print, just take a look. Now we only have undo, redo. So if we click print preview, now we have the print preview in the quick access toolbar. So if we drop down and click on quick print, we also have the quick print. So instead of going to File or Print, and then we have the print preview, we can just come and click on print preview, and then we will be having our Excel displaying. So this is the quick access toolbar. Now next on our list, we have the rubbing display option. So the rubbing display option is something that is very good to know in Excel, and the rubbing display option is found at the upper right hand corner of the Excel environment. So this small command is the rubbing display options. Now most people sometimes mess with the rubbing display option, and then they find it difficult to go back or reset it. So let's see how it works. So if you hover your mouse over this command and say rubbing display option and click, you have three different commands here. So we have auto hide the rubbing display option. So if you click on the first one and say auto hide, or you find out that sometimes people mess with the Excel environment and then they have only the rows and the column showing. So if you click and just step, you have the rubbing display option hidden like this. So all you need to do is go back to the rubbing display option, click and take show tabs. So sometimes some people only have the tab show. So if you click and then you go to home, maybe bold, the moment you click on any cell, it auto hide, because the rubbing display option was set to hide show only the tabs. So if you come and click on show tabs and command, now it show you both the rubbings, the tabs, and that of the command. So this is how we display on how the rubbing tabs and command. Now the next topic is MiniMask. So MiniMask, MaxiMask, and Close is found in almost all of Microsoft Windows environment. So this is the MiniMask button. If you click on the MiniMask button, it's going to MiniMask our work down to the taskbar. Or whenever you MiniMask or work, the work is still active and it is not closed, so it will just MiniMask down to the taskbar, give you the ability maybe to access other program or open any other document or work of your choice. So when you MiniMask, make sure you go back to the Excel and give it a click from the taskbar. Now the next topic is the MaxiMask. So if we come, this is the MaxiMask, and if you click first, it will say restore. Now as you can see, it took half of the screen, giving you the ability to maybe click and drag or open another program of your choice or multitask. Now if you move the mouse bar, as you can see, we have the MaxiMask. So if we click, it restore it back to the previous Windows SAS or the default Windows SAS. Next we have the close. So whenever you move the mouse to the upper right hand corner of almost all of Microsoft Windows, you have this X, which means close, it always red. And if we click this, now we want to close this entire Excel workbook, that is the new day. So if we do this, make sure if you have any important document or anything that is important to you to save before you close or before you agree to the changes of the close. So if we click on close now, because of some of the changes we have made, like tapping Jenny, we have this save and don't save. So we are just going to take save to see the action of the close. So if we take save, we have our work save to the desktop. Remember, we save on the desktop. So I'm going to go back and open new day. Now we have covered from title bar up to the close. So we are on rubbing tabs and command. So now this is very important to understand or pay attention to. So if we go back, we have show tabs. So these are the tabs of the Excel environment, and these are tabs, rubbings, and command. So this is the home tab, and all this icon or whatever you see here is called command. So under the home tab, we have section, we have clipboard, font, alignment, number, star, cells, and editing. So these are all various sections. You can see we have a small little gray line separating the clipboard from that of the font section. You can see we also have the same gray line separating font from that of alignment. And on home tab, we have all these commands. So these are all command: bold, underline, or color, alarm left, alarm right. So if I click on this text and go to color, font color, and click on green, it means that this is a command that I'm giving to this text in my Excel spreadsheet. So these are all tabs. So we have tab, and then we have command, and then we have a section. So on the table section, on inside tab, we have 3 commands. That is pivot table, recommended pivot tables, and that of table. Now on the same inside, we have our illustration of section. As you can see, we have a small gray line putting them in a section. In this section, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have about 5 commands in here. So this is home, and these are all tabs. So we have home inside, page layout, formula, data, review, view, and you can add another tab, that is the developer mode or the developer option if we go from beginner to advanced stage in the Excel tutorial. So understand in Excel, these are all commands, and this is a tab, and these are all commands. So as an Excel user, if you have to type a word like Chichi, and you have to go on assuming you are to the inside, so go on home and go to the font section. On the font section, use a command and make it the font size 26. So this is just a command we use on the home tab. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And so this is the Robin tabs and command. Now we'll go to cell name box. So the cell name box is right here. Now this is where you locate a cell. So for example, if I say D100, now I give you a reference to column D, row 100. So it's the name of the cell is D100. If I press enter on the keyboard, it takes me straight to column D, row 100. So this is the cell name box, and this is how you locate a cell. So there's a cell name box, and don't forget, we'll go back, and then we have our row and column. So in Excel, now to go back, we just go to A1, which is the first cell in Excel. Now these are rows. So rows run from left to right. As you can see, we have row 1, row 2, row 3, while from up down is the column. So we have column A, column B, column C, column D, and we have row 1, row 2, row 3. So these are the row and these are the columns. So we move on to our next topic, that is total row and column. So knowing the total rows and column within the Excel spreadsheet is very important. Now to do that, or to know the total rows and columns within the Excel spreadsheet, move your mouse over this triangle and just give it a click. Now if you give it a click, it will highlight the whole entire Excel spreadsheet. Then you hold down your left mouse over it. Now as you can see in the cell name box, we have 1,048,576 row times 16,384 column. So Excel have, within one spreadsheet, Excel have 1 million row, 485,000. Sorry, 1 million row, 48,576 row, and 16,384 columns. So this is how you know the total rows and columns of the Excel spreadsheet. Now if you want to go to the total row and column without clicking on this, just click any part of the Excel spreadsheet, hold down the control key on your keyboard and press the left arrow key. So holding down the control key on the keyboard and pressing the left arrow key will take you to the last or cell within the Excel spreadsheet. That is the last column. That is XFD is the name of the last column. While holding down the control key and pressing the down arrow key will take you to the total row. So as you can see, we have the 1,048,576 row. So this is how you know the total row and column. So to go back to the first cell, that is the A1, we click and just tap A1 because this is the cell name box, and press enter. We take us back to our first cell. Now we are to cell. It's very easy. Now click anywhere. So as you can see, if we click here, this is M15. So you can see in the cell name box we have M15. So our rows, the intersection of the row and column make up a cell. So this is a P column and this is a 13 row. So the intersection of the P column and the 13 row make up a cell. So this cell is called O13, while this cell is called E6 and this cell is called A19. So if I ask you to locate cell D500, you click and just tap D500 and press enter. We go to a cell called D500. Now the next one is sheet. So in the Excel environment, this is the sheet. We have sheet 1. When we click on the plus sign, it gives us sheet 2. We click on the plus, it gives us sheet 3. We click on the plus, it gives us sheet 4. So this is the sheet. And if you click on sheet 1 and double click, you can name it to any name of your choice. So we can give it Jenny. Maybe we can name sheet 2 Johnson. And then click. So as you can see, sheet 1 is Jenny, sheet 2 is Johnson. And you can also color your sheet. So if the sheet is like this, it means this is the active sheet. You right click and go to tab color and click on red. While in this one, you right click, go to tab color and click on blue. So this is the sheet. This is where you rename a sheet or add a sheet in the plus sign. And right after sheet, we'll go to formula bar. So this is the formula bar of the Excel spreadsheet. Now if we click and say 2 and 2, and then we want to maybe sum them, we click, go to auto sum and just press enter. We have 2 plus 2 give us 4. If we click, you look up here, you can see this is the formula bar. This is where you see the calculation we made is equal sum, or cell H6 plus cell H7 give us, or this formula give us this this sum. So this is the formula bar. And the next one is the vertical and horizontal scroll bar. So this is the vertical scroll bar, scroll from left to right, while this is the horizontal scroll bar, scroll from top to bottom. So this little icon or the scroll bar is the horizontal and this is the vertical. The next one is Sumi. So at the lower right hand corner of the Excel spreadsheet, we have this plus and minus sign. If you click on the minus sign, as you can see, we are zooming in, while we click on the plus sign, we are zooming out. So the default number is 100. So if we put it to 100, then this is the default zoom. If we carry to 140, as you can see, the cell become more bigger in zooming, and then we go back to 100. So this is how you zoom. Another one is the ready display. So the ready display is very important. This is the command for the ready display. This is the bar called ready, and this is the command for them. So the default is normal, which is always default. If you click on the next command that say page layout, now it break the Excel spreadsheet into pages, wherein you can see we have our header. You can add header and footer within the Excel spreadsheet. So sometimes it is difficult for people to know the exact page, that is the A4 size of that is the info size within the Excel spreadsheet. So you click on this second option that say click on the second option or the second command and say page layout within the ready display option, and then this is the next one. I say page break. So as you can see, we have page 1, and this is how you break the page to give you the reference page to be printed. The next one is the gray line. So the gray line is this small line, as you can see them, that make up a cell. So this gray line is invisible to the printer or the computer, but it's visible to the human eye. So like what we tap, if I click on A1 and we'll go to sheet 1 and tap A1. Now we have two names in here, Jenny and that of Chichi. Now we have them within the gray line, but the gray line is invisible to the printer or the computer, especially from the Excel spreadsheet. So if we have to go to print preview, now as you can see here, we may have this Jenny and Chichi without the gray line. So to remove the gray line, we have to go to view, and on the view tab we have a command called, on the view tab we have this section called show. On this section called show, we have a command called the gray line. So if we check this, as you can see, we have the gray line taken away or removed from the Excel spreadsheet. So guys, these are some of the topics we covered today. So we look at the name box, we look at the rubbing display option, we look at MiniMask, maximize and close, we look at tabs, we look at rubbings, we look at commands, we look at the gray lines, we look at sheets, renaming the sheets, we look at the color, we look at rows, we look at column, we look at cell, we look at cell name box, we look at formula name bar, we look at zoom in and out, we look at page layout, the various views, and we look at the ready display option, and sign in, MiniMask, maximize and close. So guys, this video was only to show you the environment of the Excel spreadsheet. If you have any question or comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Until then, I'll see you on our next video. Bye bye for now.